Hey guys, how's it going? I had a viewer recently ask me about this tractor. They asked me if I still had this tractor or if I had sold it. I still have it. I guess it's been a little while since I've made a video on this one, so I thought I'd bring it in and we'd make a video on it and get it going. It's been off the channel for a little while. It's actually not been running in lately, and I'm sure you're expecting a big story, but it's not really a big story. I'm sure a lot of other people have encountered this too, thanks to Joe Biden and his vice president. They say vice president, but I still don't believe it. Unfortunately, fuel prices are absolutely outrageous. Same with oil prices, same with diesel prices. I can't afford to run anything anymore. So they just have sort of been sitting around. And plus, it is starting to be around that time of the year where I start putting stuff away anyway because it is November, winter comes. I usually only run 3 tractors. This year it's going to be 1, 2 tractors in the winter plus the Bobcat. So I'm kind of narrowing down tractors. No, I'm not selling anything. For those of you wondering, there's no reason to sell anything. All my stuff runs and I know how to work on it if something goes wrong, so I can fix it. But I am narrowing it down a little bit. You're going to be seeing a lot less tractors on the channel here for a little while until gas prices go down. So just so you guys know that, and there's not really a reason to have every single tractor out here fueled up. I usually only have a couple of them fueled up at a time. They don't get run every day. This one's been sitting for a couple months now. Recently on the channel, I rebuilt the engine, and I think that is it. I've also put different tires on it. The rear tires that were on it are currently on, what are those on? They're on the 317. The front tires are on the 74 112. I swapped them around because I wasn't using this tractor. I don't really use this tractor much, and I was using the 317, so I just stuck them on there and used it for a while. Plus, I wanted to see how that engine did, and I wanted to pull some stuff with it, so I just threw those tires on it and said, well, this one will keep these tires for now. Probably going to end up putting those Goodyears back on it, since I believe they are the original rear tires to this tractor, but I guess we'll find out what I decide to do here in the future. So yeah, no, I haven't sold the 316. I still have it. It has been a little workbench lately for the Blue Patio. Speaking of the Blue Patio, stay tuned. Those of you that have asked me about it, I've had a handful of people ask me, when are you going to get back into that Blue Patio? I am currently working on it. So, for those of you wondering, it is currently being worked on. It's a very, very slow process. I have lost interest in it, so I've been trying to keep up with it the best I can without seeming like I'm, completely out of it. So, just, we got to go with it, just go as it goes. So yeah, let me go on ahead and get you guys put in the stand. I'm done rambling, and after I get you guys put in the stand, all we got to do right now is put oil in the tractor. That's the only thing I can think of. Basically, this is just kind of an update video on it. I still have it. Like I said, I had somebody ask me about it, so I'm going to put new oil in it. I watch another YouTube channel. I'm not sure how many subscribers I share with Diesel Creek or Matt over there on the Diesel Creek YouTube channel. He made a video, or he works on diesel engines where I work on gas. We're kind of polar opposites. But he was talking about, in one of his videos, he uses Shell Rotella oil, except for he uses it in his gas engines. He said it's the best oil you can run. And a couple other things about it. It's got the proper blend of, I guess, additives, the proper mix of additives. So we're going to run Shell Rotella in here. I usually get cheap oil because I'm cheap. And it's gotten me through really well, but you know, I've been sitting down and thinking about this one, and I thought, you know, that tractor's got a brand new engine in it. Why don't I just run some good oil through it? So I should have done that from the beginning. I was running cheap oil in it, however I drained it. It's been a while since I've drained it. I decided to change the oil in it. I decided to change it to oil in everything I own. Mostly everything has new oil. I think this is one of the last... This might be one of the last tractors that needs oil in it still. So yeah, let me get you guys put in the stand and we'll get going on it. So let's go on ahead and let's get this hood open. I can finally pull this off of here since we're putting oil in it. My little sticker. It's the middle of November, but it doesn't feel like it. It's pretty warm outside for November. Now let me grab my oil and I'll show you guys that there's no oil in this machine right now. See? Nothing. It might be a little bit right there, but I bet you if I stick it back in, there won't be anything. See? Nothing. So we'll stick that over there. I'm going to grab myself a funnel. The Big Block Kohler K-Series take 2 quarts. Might even be 2.5 quarts. The Small Block Kohler K-Series take 1.5 quarts, sometimes 2. So depending on what you've got, never mind, I'm not going to use that. Can you see? Okay, you can. Cool. Got the funnel in. Let's go on ahead and add our oil. I believe these old K-Series is 2 quarts of oil. If you have a bigger oil pan, it takes more. If you have the older oil pan, the small flat oil pan, I think those engines take 1 quart, maybe 1.5 quarts. Yeah, I know that's less than a quart, but I want to make sure that I have it. Oil's not leaking. Cool. I want to make sure that it's... I don't want to overfill it, which it is. It's not over full, but it's showing a little bit of oil, which is good. It's not in the hash marks yet. Got a question for all my viewers. Who is your favorite? You don't have to pick me. Nobody's going to pick me. Who is your favorite YouTube channel when it comes to reviving old, well, not even old, just stuff that's been sitting for a number of years? There's a few of them that I like to watch. I like Musty One. He's a good one for... I like watching Musty One. He's one of my favorite ones. I like his personality and the fact that he treats the viewer as if they're there with him when he's working on stuff. I like Diesel Creek as well. He's a pretty funny one. There's another one out there. Oh, what's his name? Watch Wes Work, I believe his name is. And then everybody knows Terrell Fixes All. We are right on the full mark. Cool. check it real quick, just to be sure. And then after I do that, we'll start it. Actually, we're a little bit over the full mark, but it's not going to hurt anything. Just to be a smidge over. Let's take it and let's put our ignition in, and we'll make sure that battery's still got a charge to it. Yep. Tractor has been sitting, I want to say, let's go with, when was the last time this thing ran? I'm gonna go with, it's been sitting for 4 months. Actually, maybe it's been sitting for, I don't know how long it's been sitting. We'll have to see. Let's just see how it starts. Let's see if it cranks. Ready? Let me move this, that way it doesn't spill. Here we go. We'll start. I was just about to say, give it a second, it'll smooth out. It just needs to run for a little bit, apparently. It's been setting for a little while. I'm going to give it some throttle. Better. Cool. Oh shit, looks like we got a little bit of smoke. I don't see it in person, but I see it on the camera. Interesting. Looks like it cleared up. Let's see it drive. Noticed it on the camera on the screen. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. It was smoking on the camera, but here in person I don't see it. It's not smoking anymore on the camera or in person, so that's kind of interesting. I wonder if it was just the camera. Maybe the vibration. Rough start, but it's running good. Let's see it drive. Runs good. Runs really good. I apologize about the wind and the camera. I need a new tripod. I'm sure you guys have noticed that. The tractor runs really good. Started kind of rough, but it ran great. I don't understand why it was smoking on camera but not in person. I find that just really odd. Why is that so bent? That's better. That sucks. Oh well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. More or less a short one, just on the 316. I guess an update on it. Just changed the oil in it. Got to do some work with it here soon. I just haven't really had anything to do with it, so therefore it's just kind of been here in the shop. More than likely I'm going to end up draining whatever gas is in it and just running it out. Unless it's already run itself out. But first, I'm probably going to drive it around a little bit. So yeah. I want to thank all you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this short little update on the 316. And I will catch all you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.